Hello, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful black people. I hope that all is well in your world. And this beautiful day in early October was just a fantastic day for you and all of your wonderful, wonderful loved ones. Beautiful black people, I'm certain you have heard me say on some of my audio presentations that we are not the same. We are not the same. Unequivocally, we are not the same when compared to white folks. We are not the same. If you take a look at an entity called skin, S-K-I-N, melanin. If we look at skin melanin, black folks, people that look like me, people that have very black, very brown skin pigmentation. And this type of melanated skin, this type of melanated body, allows for protection from the sun ultraviolet rays. Did you know that? Melanin absorbs electromagnetic radiations at all frequencies on the frequency spectrum, including ultraviolet rays. Melanin allows protection from extreme hot and extreme cold temperatures. A lot of black folks think that because white folks have that pinkish, non-pigmented skin, that they are protected from extreme cold. But that is not necessarily so. Highly melanated skin, like my skin, like your skin, allows us excellent protection from extreme hot and extreme cold temperatures. White folks have the least amount of melanin in their skin of any of the racial groups. This is what causes white skin. This is what causes white skin. This is what causes white skin. The lack of melanin causes white skin. Another area or entity that you might want to look at in this comparison of black folks to white folks would be the buttocks, B-U-T-T-O-C-K, the buttocks area. And do you know that regarding black men and black women, that our OUR buttocks area is highly muscular. It is highly, very highly muscular developed. And this allows for very, very extensive hip and thigh movement. This allows for very, very extensive hip and thigh movement in black folks, in people that look like me. Contrary to us, those white folks, their buttocks area is flat. It is very flat. And it is not developed muscular the way my buttocks is, the way your buttocks is. Therefore, you will see very limited hip and thigh mobility / movement in white folks. Very limited hip and thigh movement because that buttocks area is not muscular developed the way yours is, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. Moving on down to the legs. Let's look at the legs. I am just trying to point out differences between black folks and white folks. If we just look at our human bodies, and that's what I am concentrating on right now. In the future, I will look at other things. But today, within the contents of this audio presentation, I am looking at the anatomy of our bodies. In black folks, the legs are much longer in proportion to the upper body. In black folks, the legs are much longer in proportion to the upper body. With white folks, their legs are much shorter in proportion to their upper body because they have a much longer torso. Take a look at some of those white folks sometimes, and then take a look at your body, and you will see that their upper body, they have a much longer torso, upper torso, and their legs are much shorter in proportion with their upper bodies. And because black folks' legs are longer, that allows for much better movement for walking and running. That allows for much better movement for walking and running, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. Even if we just take a look at blood, B-L-O-O-D, blood from my body. When you heat blood from a black body, it forms, heating of that blood forms very complex pyramids. Did you know that? When you heat blood from a highly melanated person, that blood, when burnt, B-U-R-N-T, in burnt form, that blood in burnt form creates very complex pyramids. And with white folks, when you heat their blood, you have far less pyramid formation than you do when a black person's blood is in burnt form. And this allows for much better storage and transmuting of energy of black blood. It allows for much better storage and transmuting of energy of black blood than those white folks' blood, because they have less pyramid formation when their blood are in burnt form. My beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters, look at hair, H-A-I-R. Compare hair. White folks are the most hairiest of all of the races. Some of those white folks have so much animal hair on their bodies until it is embarrassing. It is embarrassing to them to be that hairy. They have more hair on their bodies than any other race of people. Black folks, people that look like me, have the least amount of body hair. Black folks, people that look like me, have the least amount of body hair. And this is caused by heat insulating effect of melanin. Did you know that the presence of melanin in our black bodies have a heat insulating effect? My beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. And our hair, our textured, beautiful, kinky, curly, coil hair have the broadest color spectrum band in the hair environment. Black hair, that beautiful, kinky, curly, coil black hair, have the broadest color spectrum band in the hair environment. White folks have the most body hair than any other race of folks on the planet. Their hair texture, their hair type. White folks' hair type, hair texture is flat and limp. Therefore, it is weaker. Therefore, it is weak. When hair is flat, when it is limp, it is weakened. It is weakened. When hair is kinky, curly, coiled, it is more doable. It is stronger. It is reliable. It is better, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. All I am doing here is espousing truths about the differences between black folks, people that look like me, and those white folks that say they are superior, that say they are superior. We are not the same, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. We are not the same. Unequivocally, we are not the same. Absolutely, we are not the same. That's all I have on this one.